Hey, you guys, welcome back to another review of Love and Marriage DC. He went to sleep, but I'll tell y'all what happened.
Sure enough did. Sure enough did. We keep on count.
Yeah. L-Y.
What's up, Coed fam? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife that's flipping through some papers there.
Yep, that's what I do.
And rolling her braids.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
And this is Courtney and Eddie. This channel's all about relationship, reviews, entertainment. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Love and Marriage DC, the DMV.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. Happy Juneteenth Day. Happy Father's Day. Y'all know the rest. If you watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, then you know what we said over there.
Copy, paste.
And don't forget to join our Patreon, where we will have exclusive content, or I'll also give a backstory on something very personal and private to me that I've never shared before on a public platform. So yeah, join. We'll do the live this week. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. It's called Emotional Overload, honey. That's what it's called. So it started off with Quick going to the ER because of his wrist. You know, his wrist DJ livelihood. So yeah, he can't do that.
Now, Chris, you gotta stop before you get that broke wrist. You know what they say about men with broke wrist?
Quick.
I said.
Sound like you said Chris.
I said Chris.
I don't know.
I'll sleep.
So yeah, so doing that or whatever. So that's his livelihood. I thought they were gonna say it was carpal tunnel, but it seemed more like arthritis or something like that. So yeah. But he said he got to work, honey. That's how he make his money.
You gotta start scratching your elbows or something, man.
Yeah, so he said the doctor was like, well, listen, you got to wear a brace for like a month. And
I ain't wearing no brace. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna keep DJing, bruh. I'm telling you, man, your health is way more important, man.
And he said, well, just say hypothetically I don't do that or whatever. She was like, well, you can lose function in your wrist.
Mm-hmm. Then you guess what? You have what?
Broke wrist.
Yeah. You walk around your homeboys.
Broke wrist.
They goes, ooh, bro, we ain't down, you know.
So let's and so he said that, you know, he's supposed to live life, you know, enjoy life, you know, not get fat, not do all this stuff or whatever.
And the production so shady. As soon as he said, I ain't gonna get fat, they panned the camera down to the stomach. Y'all ain't right, bro. Y'all ain't right.
So let's see. So Arena is eating with her daughter Brittany. Wasn't much to talk about there. They were just rehashing what took place. So let's move on to Ashley and Quick preparing the dinner. Now, let me say, I don't know if Ashley will eventually get on my nerve, but right now I like her because she kind of like, she's just like real and honest.
Ashley, I like the couple.
Oh yeah, that's
Quick
true.
and Ashley.
Yeah.
I like them. Right now, I think they are the strongest couple on the show.
Yeah, because it seems as though they're just transparent.
Right.
And
they real. You know what I'm saying? They real. You know, they down there. Ain't no fake going on with them.
Right.
But soon they fix the deal, the fakeness walks through the front door.
So she was like, listen, I'm not finna do all this stuff, you know, whatever. We ain't got nobody greeting them at the door with no alcohol, nothing like that. They're gonna get this food on these plates and
red cups.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I see, that's what I'm saying. Keep it real, man. Keep it real.
So they're preparing because they're getting ready for Chris and Monique to come over. And so they sit down, they eat. And Monique was talking about, you know, the what went down with Winter. So they rehashed that over and over and over and over and over. And production shaded because they made it seem like Monique was talking for like 10 hours, honey. 10 hours. And I know that girl was not talking like that, but that's just a depiction of how they feel.
I don't know. She like to be the center of attention.
She do.
Yeah, she could have been talking for 10 hours.
So Quick said that he felt some type of way like they was, you know, about Monique because it felt like that they was being messy at the, she was being messy. And so she was cleaning up. She said, no, I wasn't being messy. I hate that it got misconstrued that way, but I really and truly was just trying to get down to the gist of it and really just kind of cause peace instead of confusion. But, you know, I may have messed it up. So let's see. Let's move on to the next one. Winner has 4 kids. Didn't know that.
Did not know that either, man.
Yeah, for the friend to the show that we shall see a lot about. The friend to the show, not a part of the cast.
You have 4 kids.
She was married to an NFL player, football player or something.
But regardless of who you was married to, you have 4 kids, and you got married to a shyster. So you had this shyster around your kids. You didn't really know much about this man, basically, and you had this man around your kids.
Yep. And when she sat down...
No, I'm still... I got my hands like this on my soapbox.
I thought you were praying.
And that too. And how can you do that? How can you allow this man you really don't know anything about be around your kids?
Why are you talking like Muhammad?
I'm saying, because I'm trying to understand this, man. I'm saying, ain't no way that if I was bring a woman around my kids, I don't know nothing about her. Ain't no way. I got to do a background check. I got to do something. I don't get it. And well, on top of all this, you, of all people on this show, it's the relationship guru. How? Please tell me how. Mm-hmm. I'm off my soapbox now.
So her daughter was like, when she said she filed for divorce, her daughter was clapping. And so she was like, really? Like, what's that for? She was like, Mom, both of them were saying, like, we pretty much seen what this man did to you. He was manipulative. It was like he love bombed you. I guess told you all this stuff and then got you in. And once you was in, you was kind of like, in love, and, he was manipulative.
Camouflage. Well, no, camouflage. And the daughter, both of y'all camouflage. How? How can the daughter pick this up?
She's very smart.
Yeah, she is. She's 20 years old. She saw this. Even your son saw this. They probably, I don't know if they warned you about it, but you was so caught up in this man, you didn't see the red flags. And they saw it. They younger. And once again, you, not her, not the door, not I, but you are the relationship guru. Please make it make sense. I just don't get it. How can a woman get bamboozled like this?
She said she was...
No, ain't no she said.
Babe, she said that she was... she had a righteous anger because that guy that she was married to brought that type of energy in her home among her children. Like, girl,
but
you left me in the basement.
You should have saw that. Why do you think he was in the basement? His mom said, I ain't bring one thing that you up here, so you gonna stay in the basement. That's why the mom had him in the basement.
Let me do it. And I blame you. Get mad at yourself and a righteous anger at yourself. You the one didn't know where this man stayed at and what he told you was all fluff. That's you. That's you.
Can I have it back now? Shoot. That's what we don't get. You the relationship guru. But you get mad when people call you out on it. You don't want to put your business out there. Okay.
And stop being like Martin. Would you please grow some hair on the other side of your head? Please. We tired of looking at one side scapless. Just scalp. Just full of scalp. Just full of scalp. We tired. We tired.
If you're going to grow that hair back, you better get that brick and throw the I know I screwed it up. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I got a little too hyped and a little carried away with this, but it's all good. It is all good. It is all good.
Yes. All right. So anyway, so Winter and Ashley and Monique sit down and have a conversation about dinner.
Okay. Now this is when I zoned out because all I heard was once again. But go ahead.
But you know what, y'all? This is so predictable. Can we please? This happens on every reality show ever. People get into it probably on purpose because production told them something and now they got to talk about it. Then they say, well, we need to go to lunch and discuss and bring everybody. It gets old. Can we do something else? Can we please do something else? Can we please do something else? I don't know. Let the argument just continue to go. We ain't ever got to talk about it. Like, I don't know what these, but it's just so predictable. So anyway, they sit down and have a conversation. Ashley, after it was over with, was still in her feelings. Winter apologized for saying her husband, yada, yada, yada. But it seems as though Monique took the brunt of it because it seemed like Monique was the one that was the messy one. What Winter was trying to say is, if I came to you, baby, and say, yeah, it seemed like they were trying to gang up on me and yada, yada, yada. And who she thinks she talked to because her husband, I'm talking to you as a friend to a friend, not for you to try to go and clarify. And I mean, not for you to try to go and, get the issue resolved and go back and tell the woman everything I told you. And that's what Winter felt like Monique did.
From the outside looking in, I think Monique did it so she can be the center of attention again. Okay,
So.
You know, if I can go back and start this with Ashley and get in between these two, that means I'm the link. That means they need me to resolve this so I can be on TV more. Now, if she never went back and told Ashley anything Winter said, it'd be a non-issue.
Yeah. So let's move on to Terry, because they were talking about it at the dinner, where Monique said that you need to see Monique told Ashley and Quick they need to see her intuitive healer. Her name Terry. And I was saying to myself, well, you and your husband got issues. Why y'all ain't seen the intuitive Terry, honey?
Who that?
Monique and Chris, they got all these issues.
I think they have.
Well, she must have happened. So anyway, so they go to see the healer. So all the couples go. So she's able to go back into people's childhood. She's able to, talk about all this stuff. So all the couples join, and they begin to open up their self. She's opening up their subconscious.
Yeah. They had to kick me out. Man, get out of here with this.
So Jamie said in his confession, you had walked out. He said that, man, I believe somebody told people stuff like that. I don't believe none of that, all that stuff, whatever. I think somebody whispered and told him.
Yeah, man, come on, man. What you going some Professor X or
I believe
some Jedi tricks? No, man, come on, man. Yeah, I'll be the one they kicked out.
Do you believe people that are prophets?
Well,
I mean, they operate in the prophetic. Some people do have gifts, but it's all in how you use them.
Yeah, maybe that's why I have
it's
a problem with it.
It's all in how you use them. Because this lady to me seemed more like a psychic. You know what I'm saying?
You got to know who's going to be praying over you and stuff, man. You don't know what kind of voodoo they put on you, man. You up there, I saw back in your childhood when you 5 years old, you playing G.I. Joe, man. You say you want to grow up, be like G.I. Joe. And you never became G.I. Joe, now you traumatized. No.
So she starts off with Jamie. Jamie is hilarious to me. So Jamie, she starts off with him and how he's insecure. Jamie looking like a 5-year-old. He's just looking at her like that. So how he was insecure, and because of his insecurity, he come off as being aggressive and like a pit bull. So when he's placed in a place of insecurity, he don't know but to, I guess they say, fight or flight. So he knows that to fight. So Jamie said that, he don't believe in all that stuff or whatever. So let's see. His wife, Arena, said that's how Jamie is. That she was exactly right. She clapped her hands. She was excited.
Like that's See, that's why Jamie did you the way he did you when you started crying.
So quick turn. Tara said to him, he has tears for fears. So it seems like, she was saying, I keep seeing 9 or whatever. So 9 years old is when his mom died. And Quick said to the point to, it was like a lot of people that was dying around him, he really truly don't like good news, because when he hear good news, he felt like bad news was going to always follow shortly behind it.
Now, I can kind of see where Quick coming from with that. I used to feel that way. That's why when people say I'm a pessimist, I'm not a pessimist. I try to keep it real, because you're always trying to think this is going to happen, and when it don't happen, you be disappointed. So I be getting ready for the disappointment. So that's why I don't get my hopes up. So
yeah, that's still not right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying it is right. I'm not saying that.
That out your throat. Get that out your throat. Lord, come on down. See,
that's why Terry them, she been kicking me out. She been kicking me out. What's wrong with this? I started saying.
So let's move on to Chris. Terry said, don't live through Monique.
To me, I took offense to that. I always took offense to that.
Really?
Yeah, I would. What do you mean I'm living through her? I live my own life. You know what I'm saying? No.
So Monique in her confession was trying to, saying, don't live through me, meaning like don't live through my passions, create your own or whatever. And Chris was like, "Well, yeah, I guess
his passion is coaching. That's why he said he needs to go coach. That's what his passion is. That's why that whole scene did not make sense to me, because it seemed like Monique was trying to clear it up, but she like, basically you saying the same thing Chris was saying. You know what I'm saying? Chris said, well, he took it from Terry. He said, well, that means I need to go coach. You know what I'm saying? Then Monique said, well, that don't mean about what's going on. It's more spiritual. See, he's
She's so extra.
You know, that means don't live through me. Go do and live your passion out. Chris kept it simple. Coaching. That's his passion. Football.
That's what you need to do then.
Yeah. Oh, that extra spots. Like with the salt bait. That's all.
Extra salt on her. So she was talking to Arena. Terry told her, you know, you have a problem, like you cover up stuff. Like you cover up, because she said her mama asked why she wears so much makeup. You know, she wants things to be perfect. And so at that point she breaks out and starts crying. Well, I do.
I know. Well, you said what Jay was about to do is something I probably would have done. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
You know that for? Why are you crying? What made you cry?
Oh my God!
That didn't deserve a cry. That did not deserve a cry.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that didn't deserve a cry.
Because she hit that home with her. Yes.
And Terry got on James. Stop it. Leave her alone.
You just like that little boy. He's 5 years old. That said, "Mama, don't be doing that. Don't be doing. You're embarrassing me."
You know, hey, I was like James on that.
And James was looking like he was looking like a little boy.
He looked like a deer in the headlight. So tight, like anybody.
I think that was the best part of the whole episode. I was like, and I said the same thing. I started busting, I started laughing. I said, look how he looking at her. He hit her. And then I said, he looked like a little boy. Like, stop, you embarrassing me. Stop, don't do that. And she came right along and said the same thing that I had said. That was hilarious.
I won't blame him. Why are you crying? Why?
Well, first of all, it seemed like she cried a lot. But yeah, they hit home because, you know, she said that
I get it, but James, I mean, let me cry. You made me look bad. You made me look bad.
So anyway, Quick is the only person that didn't get one is Ashley. I don't know if it wasn't good enough.
She must got some demons.
It must not been good enough for TV or something. But
hey, Ash, what you doing?
So anyway, they Quick said that this made him realize that, you know, he needs to love his family but more, his brother, to be around them more. So he is actually at his dad's burial site. And he's gathering his brothers, and he's going to read a letter that his mom wrote, I think, before she died.
Right.
And so he reads that letter, and he gets really emotional. And he said, I'm not one that cry. I don't cry. Yeah. He said, I didn't even cry at my parents' funeral.
Yeah, because his dad told him, basically, like Jamie was telling his wife, you know, don't cry. You gotta hold your feelings back, you know. And Quick never cried. He was always told, basically, men don't cry.
Right.
So that's why I think he told his brothers the same thing too. They never cried. They never showed that emotion until
then. And he breaks down and starts crying. And that is not true. I don't know where people get that men don't cry.
Well, here's the thing. You gotta understand. It seemed like his dad was military because his brother kept saluting the grave site. So that's part of it. You know, military. You know, crying is like showing weakness. So you don't supposed to cry. You don't supposed to cry. And also back in the day, men were men back then. They didn't cry. Like back then, when something happened to you, you feel depressed, your mom said, go in there, ain't nothing wrong with you. That's that generation, you know what I'm saying? So
not right.
It's not right, yeah. But I'm just saying that's how that generation was. So they didn't believe in mental health. They didn't believe in, showing your emotions as a man. And so, women supposed to be in the kitchen cooking and having babies back then. Everybody had their place. And that's the reason why, he was raised that way.
So yeah, that was pretty much it. They hugged and everything, and he said he wants to spend more time with his brother, but he was like, his brothers probably understand. He got to spend time with his wife. He got to make time for his wife and kids first. Yes, yeah. But yeah, he does want to spend time with his family and make time for family. So
if you're gonna do all that, he needs to kind of slack up on working, Cause you break that wrist, you're gonna be spending a lot of time with the bros for real.
All right, you guys, on that note, that's pretty much it. That's the quick recap. So don't forget.
I see what you did, that quick recap.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah. But don't forget to sign up for our Patreon and go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first.
Deuces.